The CPI data coming in right now for inflation is insane. So if you think that things are expensive right now, we're hearing that it's going to get even worse. So the cost of eggs and things across the board we're hearing are going up, and they're going to continue to go up. Now, this article just came out yesterday. This is from CNBC, and it says, here's the breakdown of the inflation report for January in one chart. Now, wait till you see the chart of the increase of prices of goods across the board. It's pretty insane, so brace yourself for what's going to be unfolding here. Now, the good news is it's not as high as the peak, but it's definitely up there pretty high. And this article says that high inflation has followed the U.S. economy into 2023 as consumers continue to see high prices in January. Inflation rose 0.5% for the month and 6.4% over the past 12 months, according to the Consumer Price Index, released by the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics on Tuesday. So this just came out yesterday. Both results were higher than some economists' expectations, which had predicted 0.4% for the month and 6.2% year over year. It's clear that the Federal Reserve has more to do in order to continue to slow down inflation, according to Ailman, chief economist at Raymond James. Now, the CPI measures the average changes in consumer prices based on the broad basket of goods and services. So they're saying just across the board, these prices are going up, and they're expecting them to continue to go up. Notable increases included shelter, food, gasoline, and natural gases, according to the BLS. Categories that increased in January included motor vehicle insurance, recreation, apparel, household furnishings, and operations. Other areas that saw monthly decline in prices included cars and trucks, medical care, and airline fares. So those are some that are starting to go down, but wait till you see the chart here. It just came out yesterday for January of 2023, a breakdown of the increased prices. Eggs at the top. Eggs have increased by 70%. These are some of the core categories, plus other items with notable year-over-year price changes. Eggs, as you can see, up 70%. And we're hearing that with the issues going with bird flu and things, they're likely going to continue to increase. In addition to that, butter and margarine up 32.5%, fuel and oil, gasoline up 27%, utilities, gas services up 26%, airfare up 25%, motor vehicles and repairs up 23%, frozen vegetables up 18%, lettuce 17%, public transit, including airfare, 17%, cereal and bakery products, 15.6%, pet food, 15%, motor vehicle insurance, 14%, electricity, 11%, and food at home overall, 11% increase. So you can see these charts, it's just increasing across the board. And what we're hearing is this is likely going to continue on. Food at 10%. So we've got a 10% year-over-year increase in food at a time when the federal government is saying that they're going to be cutting back on the pandemic food benefits. The SNAP emergency allotments, the pandemic EBT cards, all of those are going to be cut back while prices are increasing. So brace yourselves. If you've been struggling to pay for food, we're hearing things are likely continuing to increase. Energy is up 8%. Rent of primary residence up 8.6%. Other lodging away from home 8.5%, food away from home 8.2%, all items across the board up 6.4%. Now, all items less food and energy, you can see declines in uncooked beef and steak down 3%, bacon products 4%, major appliances 4% as well, women's dresses 4.2%, computers 6.2%. Used cars and trucks starting to come down 11%, and televisions down 13%. Now, inflation recovery will not be a straight line, so we might see this go up and down, but what we're hearing is likely over a course of a certain amount of period of time, this is likely going to continue to increase before it gets better. After 2 years of inflation, the process of getting those high prices under control will continue this year, though it will take time, according to Ailman. The annual inflation rate should subside by mid-year. So hopefully in the middle of 2023, we can see these come down. But there then could be upward momentum followed by downward momentum, he said. So things probably are going to get worse for prices before they get better. It will not be a straight line during the rest of the year, Ailman said. Consumers will be poised to benefit going forward as inflation comes down, he said. So hopefully towards the latter half of 2023, we could see prices begin to decline. It is true that inflation is not going to be back to pre-pandemic levels, but it is going to be much better than what it has been for the last 3 years. Sticky prices that stay high are to be expected, according to Peter Earle, an economist at the American Institute for Economic Research. In the same way that prices don't rise at the same rate, they also don't fall at the same rate as well. The CPI data released on Tuesday shows that so-called disinflation, where the pace of inflation temporarily cools, has happened more slowly, Earle said. In some cases, it has stopped and reversed for retail consumers or households, he said. Now, consumers still struggle with budget pressures, so brace yourself for what's unfolding here. Hopefully over the next couple months, we're going to see them go up, but then things will start to improve. For many households trying to stretch paychecks from one paycheck to the next, there has not been much relief to date, noted Greg McBride, the chief financial analyst at Bankrate.com. The troubling thing about the pervasiveness of inflation is the fact that it's hitting hardest in categories that are necessities. People need these things, and the prices are still going up. Household budget staples continue to be leading contributors to inflation, according to McBride. That includes food, shelter, electricity, natural gas, apparel, vehicle insurance, and household furnishings and operations. Now, the last category includes paper products, an example of items all households buy, says McBride, while other areas like used cars prices have come down. That does not help unless you're in the market for a vehicle. That leaves many individuals and families still struggling under budget pressures. There's not a whole lot of places to hide from this, says McBride. So we're hearing that just the prices are continuing to go up. Now, if things change, I'll be sure to let you guys know, but this is according to the CPI data, the Consumer Price Index information, the core information that was released yesterday. And they're saying that it's not looking good. It's not what we were hoping. And it's still down from 9%, but 6% year over year. Not where we want to be at all. So if you're somebody that's been struggling to pay for goods and things across the board, just know that it's probably going to get worse before it gets better. Just want to let people know so you can make preparations, maybe make adjustments or allocations for certain items, changing your budgets. But we will see. And hopefully in the mid-2023, maybe a little bit later, things will start to improve. Now, also, I let you guys know that this is going to be the last month for the SNAP emergency allotments. And also, we're going to be seeing a lot of the pandemic benefits that we've had for the course of the last couple of years come to an end. So want to make sure that people know about it and are making preparations. They can count on this unfolding and hopefully getting better. Now, regardless of what unfolds, I'll be sure to let you guys know here on the channel, keep you up to speed on everything. And if you appreciate that, do me a quick favor, smash the like button, subscribe, and also check out my previous videos about some of the things that are coming up with the economy, with Social Security. 2023 is going to be the year of Social Security reform and new legislation coming from Bernie Sanders of the Social Security Expansion Act of 2023. We will see. I will keep you guys up to date, but that is the latest. Just wanted to give you a quick news update. Hope this helps you guys out with information, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.